All right, you guys, TikTok has lied to you about their algorithm and how they push videos. And I'm not just talking about how a view counts as soon as the video starts playing, as opposed to 3 seconds playtime until it counts as a view on Instagram and YouTube. To be honest, on Instagram, I still think it's less. But we're actually talking about full-blown algorithm user fraud, if you will. And finally, I'm allowed to speak about something I've been dying to speak about for months, because, my friends, I also happen to have insider information about this whole thing. And honestly, it could be that similar things are happening on Instagram as well. Let me explain. Now, I'm pretty sure being a dominator and watching my videos here and subscribing to this channel, you know the deal. You thought algorithms determine whether a post gets views and goes viral based on the metrics that we talk about here all the time. Only that, especially on TikTok, that's simply not true. At least not with all content. Now, a few days ago, I came about a Forbes article talking about a secret button that can make anyone go viral on TikTok. Basically, a button somebody on the TikTok team can push to get certain videos a certain number of views and reach. Something they call heating. So yeah, just to make you understand this whole thing fully, not the watch time, not the engagement, not the end finish rate that we talked about, not the comments, not the views. It's actually the click of a button made by a person that's determining how viral a post gets. And it gets even crazier. According to this article by Forbes, which, by the way, also has kind of lost my respect since somebody offered me to be 30 under 30 back in the days for a generous, simple donation. Or I don't remember, 20K. I don't remember. I'm just putting that out there so you know what we're dealing with the world. It's the whole world. Life is a lie. By the way, I'm not saying it's Forbes themselves doing these things and offering people to become 30 under 30. They probably have nothing to do with it. And I'm not just saying this because I'm afraid of a lawsuit. Yeah, anyway, but they say TikTok employees have abused even their heating privileges. For example, and this is where it gets crazy, to boost their own or their spouse's accounts. Right? I mean, suddenly makes sense. Everything makes sense. And yeah, just natural how humans are, I guess. They say, let me read. Documents reviewed by Forbes showed that employees have heated their own accounts as well as accounts of people with whom they have personal relationships. According to one document, a heating incident of this type led to an account receiving more than 3 million views. In other words, my friends, your life is a lie. And just think about it. Where does this whole thing begin and where does it end? You know, and who is to say the opposite is not going to happen as well? Talking about employees cutting the reach of people they don't like or stuff they don't agree with personally. Just think about the power of this thing, the abusal power of this thing. Companies, for example, or governments, theoretically, according to this leak, also can, for obviously a small donation as well, push whatever they want to push. And once an initial view count is in place, let's say 1 million views or 3 million views, the social proof thing takes over and people are going to be like, wow, interesting. If everybody likes that, obviously it must be something important, right? And then the news start talking about this crazy trend that already has 3 million views on TikTok within a day, making it naturally even explode more and become part of zeitgeist or whatever, you know, I hope you know what I'm trying to say with this. Your life, our life is probably, part of our life is probably a big lie. And if you still think that's all, my friends, let me tell you a personal story. Something I've been wanting to talk about for months, but I just couldn't do it in order to keep my friend and client safe. A few months ago, I was in a city that I just can't disclose. And I met up with some dominators, with some of you guys. And one of you told me about a meeting they had with the TikTok headquarters in this very city. And what they said behind sort of closed doors was that they have the ability to push certain videos to a wider audience. You know, I'm not going to say more who that was, but it seems like there's certain big companies, maybe some record labels are also behind this, making certain creators come over to TikTok to kind of catch them with views and lots of reach. I'm also pretty certain they have a deal with TikTok. And a very similar thing is actually described in this article as well. They say documents show that staff, including those at TikTok's parent company ByteDance and even contractors working with the company, sort of like what I figured out, exercise considerable discretion in deciding which content to promote. Whatever that means. They go on to say a document called TikTok heating policy says that employees may use heating to attract influencers, right? That's interesting. To promote diverse content, right? So could be good, but also to push important information and to promote relevant videos that were missed by the recommendation algorithms. One source told Forbes that heating has also been used to boost high-profile collaborations between TikTok and external actors, including NGOs and artists being courted by the platform. And that was also supposed to be used when a creator in one category, niche, e.g. beauty, created a video in another category, e.g. cooking. That's what they say. In those situations, the person said, heating can help the algorithm find the right audience. Makes a lot of sense, but still doesn't make a lot of sense because it's just unfair. Because also they didn't disclose it. I have to say, you know, with my friend, what they talked about, it always seemed like they were treading very carefully with the words that they used. They didn't say we have a button where you can push it. They kind of said behind, you know, when they knew nothing was rolling, they kind of said it, but they always tried to be very vague in what they could be doing, but making it clear that they have some ability to push certain stuff. Now, what do you think about that, my friends? Do you really think it's a good thing? I want to know. If you think it's a good thing, call me up. Write me down your email or just send me a DM. I want to speak to you. And that makes me wonder how many of these viral trends and videos are actually viral and good because people like them. And does it also happen on other platforms like Instagram, YouTube, maybe? I don't know. Let me know what you think. And just to ease your mind a little bit, watch this video. The YouTube algorithm thinks that you are going to like it. I have no idea what it is. It could be something totally that has nothing to do with it. But there you go. This is what the algorithms think of you. Bye.